Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and my website is sealedwithlove.com. So this week I'm in a slightly different place, aren't I? I am in the staff room at the Transform conference, and of course there was no space for me to do this, so I needed to come into a nice quiet space, so do excuse the background. So we're going to play with the 1, 2, 3 what's it going to be game, and what we're going to do is pick cards from my Orosoma deck. So I'd like you to intuit which card you'd like for a message, either card 1, 2 or 3, and remember you can choose all 3 cards if you'd like as a past, present and future reading as well. So maybe you can intuit what the colours are going to be. Try that too. So let's see, card 1. Let's see what you have on top. Ooh, this is Saint Germain. So this is a lilac energy. This says that you've been going through a lot of shifts and changes and, lots of vibrational shifts. Now, with lilac, it also says that you are moving in a new direction, but you may not have gotten there yet, but it feels like things have lightened up for you, let's say. And that conscious ability, that consciousness, that awareness has woken up as well. So it's almost like you know where you're going, or you kind of know where you're going. You may not exactly know how you're going to get there, but you know that you're heading in the right direction. The lilac energy of Saint Germain says that the masters are with you. So you may want to call in that master angelic vibration. I'm also being given lavender, because it is a lavender color as well, as something that's important for you right now. Lavender is a fairy color. It's like a mystical, mythical creature's color. So you may want to go into a little bit of a fantasy world and maybe write a little story that's about your life, that's a fantastical story, and then take some truth from it or take some inspiration from it for your next step. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just something that comes up from that card. Now let's pick another card from this deck as a message for you as well. Let's see what comes up on top of there. Authority. So this is the Emperor card usually in the regular tarot deck. So what I see with this is that violet is around his shoulders, and then there's a yellow circle, isn't there, around his head. And that is, yellow and violet are opposite each other on the color wheel. Violet is a color that is authoritarian, but it may be about religious authority and not just brute force, which that looks like. The yellow, what strikes me with that yellow is there's almost a pyramid energy in that as well. It feels like there's some ancient wisdom that's coming to you or through you. So tapping into that angelic master force may be just right for you at this moment because some kind of inspiration is coming through. Yeah, it feels like that's it. Okay, so our next color, let's see. All over the place here, aren't I? So we'll see what comes up for you. Yellow! Oh my goodness! So this one is called Harvest, with all this beautiful yellow color. Now, I'm wearing gold today. This yellow is next to the orange and then next to the green. Yellow is a color that says you are coming out. It's like coming out to play. So when I tune into the yellow, it's a primary color. So it says that you are starting something new, something fresh. And because we're coming into, certainly in the northern hemisphere, we're coming into spring, and in the southern hemisphere, you'll be sort of moving into that autumn time. So there is still that sense of, no matter where you are in the world, that yellow energy is about starting something new, starting something fresh. And I feel almost as if, it could have been something that you've done before or thought about doing before, and that yellow energy is just waking up again with blossoming. Of course, it's springtime, the flowers come out. Let's see if there's something else. I'm being shown citrine. Now, if you don't already know, citrine is a stone that is for success and wealth and prosperity. So that new project, that new energy could be very much about finances that are coming back, and something new is coming up for your finances. So if you've been looking for a career, then that yellow energy could be part of that. All right, so I was just looking to see if there was anything else that was coming back. What's interesting is I was seeing lots of it was crystal sparkles with that citrine, but there was more than that. It was like a very light yellow, and light yellow is angelic energy again. So angels must be with you this week. So, if there's something that you need, ask your angels for help, ask your angels for guidance. There's also a sense of a message coming through from an angel as well. So it could come through a person, but it's coming from an angelic force. You have spiritual strength for you, and that's the green energy behind you, and then there's more green that's there as well. So that green's very important with the yellow. So yellow is like the sunshine, and the green, of course, is that growth on the earth of the plants and the trees and the fauna and what have you. And this is saying that you have support that's with you. So you are growing from within, and there's something that is supporting you around you that's allowing you to grow even bigger. So don't worry about it. If you've been a little bit concerned about getting bigger, I don't mean physically bigger, I mean emotionally and spiritually and mentally bigger. Don't worry about it. You have that support system in place. You're going to be helped. It's going to be okay. This is still that green. There's still a sense of wealth that's coming in for you, and prosperity, which is really exciting. It's good. So let's see what our third colour is. I feel very strange in the stock room here. Oh, we've got blue. So blue is another primary colour. This bottle, this card is called Peace, and it links with the High Priestess energy. So what this says is, you're coming into this time. If you're a woman, you may be coming into this time of trying to get all your ducks in a row. So it's almost like you're in an organizational phase. So you're trying to get everything sorted out so that then you can, it's almost like giving responsibility to others. There's this sense of giving other people jobs, other people tasks, so that you can get other things moving in your life. So there's almost a sense of boxing things around you with this blue energy. Now with the High Priestess, this also says that you are developing new skills, and they're skills that link with your intuition. So if your intuition is telling you to take a course or telling you to go in a particular direction, listen to it, because your intuition is really strong right now with that blue energy. This is very much about listening and being guided and guiding others, and you might find yourself supporting at least one other person. I get this sense of maybe a parent with the blue energy, someone that you need to listen to and someone that you need to organize and take care of. So don't mean to actually literally take care of, but there's a sense that you need to organize them. All right, so that's the blue. We'll choose a card for all of us as well, right? See what comes up for everybody. So your card is Patience. So this is usually the Temperance card. What's interesting with the Temperance card is it's 1 foot on earth and 1 foot in the waters, and that is the physical and emotional energies coming together. I feel almost like you've had a little bit of a shock to your body, or a little shock to your system, or you're trying to get everything together within yourself, but it's reflected on the outside of you as well. So there's a lot going on for you, and this, if you can see, it's like there's money that's changing hands there. And it's like they're trying to sort out the cash, trying to sort out their finances. So it's another financial energy, but it's not necessarily money, if you understand. With the finances, it could just be what is going out, what is coming in. So it's not necessarily money that's a problem. It's just that you're trying to figure out where everything's going. So hopefully there's not too much noise around here. It sounds very noisy. I don't know if you can hear all the doors banging. It's a great conference. So here is something for us Now, yellow and white. This is a card which is called Vision of Splendor. I love this card. It's like a champagne cork coming off the bottle, and with that yellow it's saying, okay, it's time to come out, it's time to go out and play. With the white energy, you are changing your wardrobe, you're shaking out those clothes that you had on last a few months ago, and now you're getting some new clothes coming out of the wardrobe. Not new clothes, but they're maybe old clothes, but you're bringing them out of the mothballs. And the yellow energy is just, there's a joyful piece to this over this next week. There's something that's really joyful that's coming in. And the white that comes with that, it feels almost like you're going to make a new friend. So there is a sense of somebody new that's coming into your life. It could just be someone that you've met already, and you're making a stronger connection with them. So let's see what our other card is. So exciting. Ooh, our other card is obstacles and challenges. Ooh, so this one, you see there's a bridge, so it's trying to get to the other side of the bridge. So what's interesting with this card is that it's a very physical energy. So this week there might be some challenges in your life of how you're going to get from A to B, but you're going to figure it out. You just have to not figure it out with your mind, and again, go with your feelings. This card always reminds me, there was a movie with Harrison Ford, one of those Indiana Jones movies, and it was the Holy Grail, and there was a bridge, and there was some kind of chasm, and there was no bridge there for him to get across. And then when he threw sand on this floor, it showed up this bridge. And I feel that that's what you're going to do over this week. It's going to look like it's impossible to get across from this place where you are to where you want to be, and then you're just going to throw some sand on it and then realize that it's right in front of your face. You just didn't see it. You had to see it from a different perspective, in a different way, and the way is going to be found. Excellent. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Colorscope coming from the stock room at the Transform conference. Do check my website, sealwithlove.com. I am part of a Tele Summit, which is for happiness over this next month, and also color therapy as well, 23rd, which is that today? Oh my goodness, or is that tomorrow? It's tomorrow, right? So I'm part of color therapy month. So check those out on my calendar on sealwithlove.com, and also take a look at my store.sealwithlove.com as well, where you'll find these scarves with lots of colors, and my Tree of Life pendants, and lots of other spiritual goodies with sparkles. So sending you lots of Coloriscious blessings for your week ahead. Bye.